So for normal,
fill it up with 400
for
ml of
400
water.
grams of water, you can't cook a normal spaghetti, right?
Any plans to franchise Darlings? Welcome to Hospitality Asia channel on HAPA TV. I'm Jennifer Ong. We're here today with Chef Philip Chui, founder of Darlings by Concept Care Event Management, and we're going to talk about their cafe, Darlings. Let's welcome Philip to our HAPA TV studio.
Hi.
Hi,
Jennifer.
Philip. How are you?
Hi. Yeah.
Nice of you to come here. Thank you very much. Let's take a seat and let us talk more about Darlings. So, Philip, tell me, share with us what is Darlings and why did you choose that name, Darlings?
Okay. Actually, I didn't choose the name. Okay. Actually, this we started it for my elder son, Edward, Chef Edward.
Okay.
So he is the one who handling Darlings.
Right.
So he's the one who decide the name of Darlings.
So why did he choose Darlings?
I didn't know. I asked him, hey, we're supposed to have our same name or what we're having now? He said, no, I want something different. Okay, since you're running it, okay, you decide. And after a couple of days, I asked him, hey, what's the name? Darlings? Yeah, why Darling? He said, no, just Darling.
It's such a nice name, you know, because before that, you know, we have to, of course, congratulate Philip and Darlings for being nominated as a nominee for Best Cafe in the HAPA Awards Malaysia Series 2022-2023. So when I was told and said, oh, we have a new nominee coming in, and I said, who? Darlings. Darlings. And I thought, what a name. It's such a beautiful name, especially, I think, for women. Okay, so tell us, what's the concept of Darlings? When did you start? And what's the concept of the cafe? Okay,
number one, I say the environment there is quite cozy. Okay, it's located in PJ8,
right?
One of the commercial area, with also a condo beside it.
Right.
So
PJ8 is which area?
In New Town.
Okay.
Just directly opposite PJ Hilton Hotel.
Okay. Okay. I know where the area. Right. Okay.
And because Edward were doing his study in Australia, so he still like Australia.
Okay.
So he wanted to do more things.
Like an Australian concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It was serving more sourdough. Because nowadays everybody are talking about eating more healthier bread. Okay, so
don't we all? We all want to to live healthily and eat healthily, but still enjoy good food. Yeah.
So sourdough is the main choice. Then beside that, they are serving some local food as well. Mainly are more Western. It's still mainly are more Western.
Okay. Right.
Okay, and that area will be catered for, I would say, number one, the office crowd over there, the condo and surrounding crowd over there, and so we are trying to do some activities for the weekend.
Right, and it's serving 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just certain meals?
We'll still start with breakfast and lunch. Dinner maybe at a later stage, but of course, do not forget we will have plant-based options.
Oh, another interesting part, right? I think we spoke about plant-based in one of the other episodes with Chef Philip. So this restaurant, Darlings, has more focus on plant-based?
We will have plant-based options. Maybe we'll say at the starting, we only have the basic plant-based options. Okay, once we have introduced and get our client educated, then we'll offer more plant-based. So the target will be 50-50 on the ratio of plant-based.
So 50% plant-based and the other 50 will be?
Will be your normal meal, your meat, your fish. Okay,
nice. Right. So will it be a full-fledged menu in terms of, you will have the meats and the seafood and the fish and the sourdough, or what kind of cuisine and what kind of dishes and options or varieties would you have at Darlings?
Okay, you have your sourdough. Of course, breakfast you have eggs, then you have your bacon, you have your ham. But of course, this is a pork-free cafe.
Yep.
So you have your beef, all these other things. Then over the lunch, you have your you can have your beef burger, you have your ramen, you have your spaghetti, these other things. Yeah.
Wow, sounds good. Okay.
Yeah. And the nasi lemak is one of the highlight. We have a very good fried chicken.
Localized nasi lemak or Australian nasi lemak?
Localized, okay. But anyhow, our sambal, I would say, more suitable for everybody. It's not that spicy type. Okay, towards a bit of sweets.
Right.
Because for him, Edward, he doesn't eat too spicy. Okay, so everything is just nice.
Right. Okay. So so you got, how many chefs do you have for this for Darlings?
There'll be two major chefs, Chef Edward and Chef Alvin.
Okay. Yeah. And both are trained overseas?
Locally trained.
Nice, right?
And both of them is actually they have been for a couple of competitions.
Right.
And Chef Alvin is actually a gold medalist, for Western cooking.
I see. Okay.
So, and both of them just enter a competitions in the Selangor competitions 2 months ago, and they actually gold medal in pizza.
Wow. Okay, so Darlings has two award-winning chefs, award-winning chefs, locally trained. I mean, definitely a place to look out for sure. For breakfast and all. So so what are the USPs you would say of Darlings? What are the things that when people go, they have to try, they have to take it, they have to taste it?
Okay, sourdough and coffee.
Okay. Number one, sourdough and coffee.
Okay.
For sure.
Number two,
during breakfast. Okay.
Try our plant-based food.
Okay.
Okay. We offer.
Are there a lot of dishes, a lot of varieties for plant-based?
Okay. Currently, there's I think 6 in the menu. There's 6 in the menu.
Quite big. Yeah.
It cover. You have your bread, you have your noodle, and you have rice as well. Okay. Rice, we're talking about rice bowl. Because rice bowl is one of the dishes that we quite encourage you to eat because, I think doctor or nutritionist they ask you, bite your food for 30 seconds.
Yes.
You get all the nutrition you want. Okay. So rice bowl, we cut most of the food there and a lot of things for you to bite on. Or else you see just rice, bite 30 seconds, quite a long time, Okay, so it's a very balanced food, I would say. And the sauces is all, I would say, homemade. We design our home sauces.
Right. And what kind of sauces would you create? What are the special creation of the sauces?
Okay, one of it, we call it sweet ginger sauce.
Sweet ginger sauce. Okay.
Yes.
For ginger lovers, look out for it. Okay. Sweet ginger sauce.
No worry about the taste of the ginger is too much or it's just very balanced. Okay. You get a bit of sour, you get the ginger taste. Okay. And it's good for salad and our rice bowl as well. So can try it.
For sure. And why don't we know that Chef Philippe has explained to us what really is plant-based, ingredients or plant-based cuisine. Let's take the opportunity to hear it again from Chef Philippe here in this Darlings video. Can you then explain to us a little bit about the difference between plant-based and vegan? And what is Darlings focusing on? Okay, you've got plant-based, you've got vegan, you've got vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
So where is Darlings' position?
Okay, we put ourselves into plant-based food.
Okay.
And we call it whole food plant-based. So we try to create the dishes from the scratch.
Okay.
From selections of vegetable. It comes to rice. We use, I would say, at least we will start with brown rice.
Okay.
Because The best rice to have is actually like black rice,
Yes.
red rice.
Okay.
But that one to some customers need to train to eat rice.
Yeah.
Brown
It's
rice,
the texture and the
yes,
taste that's different, right?
yes. And we say, hey, it is too hard, the rice.
Like cardboard, some people feel.
Yeah.
eating.
So let's start with brown rice.
Okay.
And we use that one is before brown rice, there's one more rice called embryo rice.
Okay.
So that is in between of brown rice and white rice.
Okay.
So it's more acceptable.
Okay.
Okay. So and not so starchy about that.
Right.
So for your
It's
health,
still a bit starchy, but just less starchy.
yeah, less starchy.
Right.
Okay. So we started from there. Then selection of sauce, as I say, okay. It's also all from the natural sources. So we create our own sauces. As I say, sweet ginger sauce. We can have our mango sauce for salad. We can have carrot sauce. So all these other things is all, I would say, natural sauce. Rather than you buy from the market, you just mix it on the rice.
Right.
So that's why we call it whole food plant-based.
I see.
Then it depends on customer. Okay, when you say you want a full plant-based, yep, we get a full plant-based. Some, okay, I need some meat. Okay, yeah, we
You
do
have
add
the
some.
other option to put in the meat.
We have the chicken, the fish for you.
Right.
Okay, so
So do you say, okay, so Philip, would you say then that is a significant difference between being a plant-based restaurant or half plant-based restaurant versus a vegetarian restaurant? Because then you can't serve meat at all.
there is I would say a benefit of having both.
Okay.
If you have a full plant-based restaurants, then okay, you only serve those that eat only vegetable, or they are vegetarian or they are vegan, they are plant-based, they just come in. Or else, no, they won't step into your place.
Yeah.
So, but nowadays in a family, they have both. Most of the time they have both.
Yes.
So they come in, they got selections.
Okay.
When they come in, they have selections. We have a better selections of plant-based.
Okay.
And vegetarian always there is a misunderstanding. They were saying, no, vegetarians, no, it's no good. Okay, but these days vegetarian is different. It's still good. It just depends ingredients what you're choosing.
Okay.
But we are not trained from the, I would say nowadays vegetarian is more on the Chinese style of cooking.
Yeah.
We are not trained on that manner. That's why we don't serve really that. But we do have a couple of so-called like vegetarian type of plant-based dishes. But we are using a different method to cook. We don't go for high heat. We go for steam.
Okay.
Or we call it anhydrous cooking.
Okay.
So we use the ingredient, the water content of the ingredient itself to cook the food.
Okay.
For example, a very simple spaghetti.
Yep.
Normally when you cook a spaghetti, we have we have a bowl,
Yes.
a pot, water, salt, some oil,
Yep.
spaghetti.
Correct.
So your spaghetti will absorb the salt water.
Correct.
And then you prepare your sauce
Correct.
and you mix with your spaghetti.
Yes.
So when it comes to anhydrous cooking, we use a different way.
Okay. So how do you do it?
Okay, it's a very simple. You can have just a normal pot, or you can have a rice cooker.
Okay.
Okay, this is very good for, I would say, good for students. We should prepare to go overseas. Okay, you can try this.
Okay.
Okay.
So teenagers going overseas, okay, listen to this new way of preparing spaghetti.
So if you want onion, you like onion to be in your spaghetti.
Right.
Of course, onion give you the sweetness.
Yeah.
So there's a first ingredient.
Okay.
Onion,
Right.
then carrot, then what you like to be inside. Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Okay,
Yeah.
just get all these water contained ingredient, vegetable inside the pot.
Okay.
Then you have 400 gram or
400
ml
grams.
of water.
All right.
So for normal,
Fill it up with 400
yeah, for
ml of
400 gram of water, you can't cook a normal spaghetti, right? But in this manner, yes.
Right.
Then your spaghetti, put inside.
All at once.
All at once.
Okay.
Close it.
All right.
So the first layer of cooking is actually your onion.
Yeah.
Okay. Then your carrot. Then your mushroom or whatever you put there, your carrot. So you're having a broth there already.
Yes.
With the 400 ml of water. So your steam inside the pot will start, okay, cooking your spaghetti.
The pasta.
Then the pasta going in, really, okay, when it go on, your pasta will absorb what?
Yeah, basically the broth. Yes.
So it tastes good compared to salt water. So by end of the session, you just get your salt
and just put it
taste.
on, sprinkle on top for a taste. Yeah.
So that's how you cook your spaghetti. That's why the difference is one, you absorb water with different sauces or ingredients to your spaghetti.
Yeah.
The other one, you cook your broth itself together with minimum water. And this also, we also touch on food sustainability. Because your whole pot of water you're going to pour away.
I see. And what about the texture of the pasta? Is there a difference between the two cooking methods?
It's still the same. Okay? It's just this way of cooking, your pasta is absorbing the broth instead of just plain water.
Right. And that's the method you use at Darling's?
No. Okay? That one we use for our private dining.
At Darling's.
Yeah, you can ask for a special dining, okay, a booking, okay. You say, hey, I want to try this, okay, and maybe you can ask, hey, can we try how to do this for sessions or whatever?
Right,
Yeah, we just get a few things to let you experience it.
Oh, so you can actually experience cooking and special dining. So is there a space for cooking? Is there a space for people to...
That have to be on the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So weekends available. How many packs can it accommodate for cooking on a weekend?
Currently, we haven't tried yet. Okay. We have to figure out, okay, for Darlings, you can accommodate for this kind of cooking. Maybe we talk about 10 to 15 packs like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So they can actually come to Darlings and you can create a menu for them and they can experience it, cooking in different style, trying plant-based cuisine versus non-plant-based. So it's very educational as well, isn't it?
That's one of our missions that we're trying to do.
Interesting, interesting. So what kind of audience are you targeting then for Darlings?
Okay, at this moment, okay, of course, the first priority is the, I would say, the staff, okay, of the company at PJ8.
Okay.
Okay, the surrounding area, we have some insurance companies around there, okay. So those are the people we're targeting. Then, of course, our supporter from our main cafe. So they got a choice to travel. Where if you're nearer to Old Town or Oakland Road, okay, or Subang, okay, it's closest to PJ8.
Right.
Okay, and you have different food, okay, different environment. So instead of always you going for the previous cafe, now you can have another selections.
Very nice. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, nowadays I think the F&B concept is rather F&B restaurants or cafe. It's really about not just the cuisine, not just the ambience, but also the concept and what can people do there. Because what you want is to also have regular customers coming back and, offering different experiences. That is something that is the new trend of F&B restaurants, isn't it now?
Yes. Especially you're running a cafe, you can never stop. You have to keep on going, getting new things up. Okay, and beside that, you have to have different kind of experience for the customers in terms of the food experience, in terms of visual. Okay, everything have to be new, and for the chef also, there will be never ending Like Chef Edward, he will be going to US, okay, for competitions.
Right. Next
Okay.
year.
Yeah, next year. And there's few more overseas competitions they'll be attending in Thailand, Hong Kong.
Wow, interesting. We'd love to have Chef Edward, come here to our studio, to really also hear from him and on his idea and his concept and what he wants to do, because I think, it's really something very, very, actually very inspirational for the F&B industry, to look out for. Any plans to franchise Darlings?
Yes, but not at this moment. Let's show some result. Okay,
Nice.
how it goes. Of course, we wanted to expand. We wanted to expand. That's part of the plan. Let's get everything more ready. Then we'll work on that.
Good. So, any last words to the customers of Darlings? What can they expect in 2023? What kind of dining experience? What kind of customer experience can they look out for?
Okay, I would say good food and still good food. Okay, let the chef have more experience. While they going for competitions is actually that's how you're expecting how they improve their skill and new foods for you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget, you got to go and experiment, right? There are cooking demos, classes, cook and eat and taste and the whole educational side. I think that's something that I would be looking forward to, and I think a lot of people would too, because we're all moving towards healthy living, healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, but yet we still want the food to taste good. So how to get that and how to achieve that is what I think people will also look out for. Yeah.
So that is very much depends on, we are talking always continuous learning.
Continuous learning. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So thank you very much, Chef Philip. Thank you so much,
Jennifer.
For sharing with us, this concept of Darlings. And, definitely has to be one of the cafe that you want to visit. The name itself is already wow. Yes. So thank you very much. And again, congratulations for the nomination. And I look forward to, visiting your place. And and look out for our future episodes and more episodes to come, where we will share more stories of new concepts, new ideas, and of course, new places. So meanwhile, take care and we'll see you again soon.